Check, check, check. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. And every day we do it live with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm a goofball. I'm a funny dude, but I'm a human being. I make mistakes, but I am here every single day kicking it. I don't want to waste your time. I'm not here to waste your time. A lot of these other YouTubers will make you sit for an hour and a half before they give you one thing, one piece of information. You look at all the time you spend watching them, and you'll look back on your life and say, I didn't learn a damn thing. Or I got shilled half the time, and I didn't even really get what I wanted out of that situation, you know? Shout out to Crypto Love for always giving everyone the love. Appreciate you, Crypto Love. Looks like we have to come up a little more here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let me take a look at this screen. I move the table sometimes during all this, so I want to make sure I'm not missing any corners here, like last time. It's a beautiful backdrop. I love seeing this, and it's coming in. It's coming in. The winter is coming here on the East Coast. I realize I should reposition myself. I realized yesterday I was like moving too far out of the frame. I'm still learning how to do the stand-up stuff with like, I'm on a board too. I'm on like a shifty board. Trying to do the right thing for my back. You know what I'm saying? Attempting, don't use the word try. I am doing the right thing for my back. I bought the stand-up desk. I am on the rocker board. I'm using affirmations. The word try is the worst word you can use in the English language. So I like this right here. And yeah, already starting to break on out. And this is my idea, you know, stacks. So I wanted to put this tool here. It keeps wanting to go all the way to the wick, which if you can only imagine, this is where this thing can get to. If you can believe it, it started at, like, this is insane. Look at the wick. $211. It's a premonition of this swash. Pretty interesting. Can you get from $66 to $211 and do it basically, I don't know, like a 400x or something? Almost a 400x? Anything is possible. I've seen it before. And, you know, or it could just be a glitch. But anyway, so this was given to my team. We were looking at it. You know, it's running out of room. It's in a bull pennant. It's a brand new coin. You know, I was trying to tell everyone, I was thinking right before the stream what I wanted to teach today. And one thing I wanted to talk about was understanding patterns, recognizing patterns. You know, look at this. Say there was, I got a story, and I made up a story, literally. I know this is insane, but my mind made this story up within like a 10-second period, and I'm trying to recreate what my mind made. So it was like this. Back in, like, maybe, let's go back, and I'm making this up, so it's all hypothetical ideas, you know? But I'm trying to teach you what patterns mean and how patterns can change. Doing damage. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to the new patrons. We open up the Patreon today, November 1st. Jump into the Patreon. You will not be disappointed. What do you get when you join the Patreon? When you become a patron of mine, number one, you become my buddy. You become a lifer, and I love you for life. I mean, that's an amazing thing. Like, you earn my respect and my love because I'm like, wow, you're throwing it down. Shout out to the super chat from my man Bitcoin Hasher on that toad. Let's take a look at what he's saying here for the super chat. I want to be on point with my super chats. Lately, I've been getting, like, it's busy. But I was always on point with the super chats, and that was my number one thing that people loved about me. And I go to YouTube channels sometimes, super chat, the guy doesn't pay attention. Toad at 31.24, porting with Moon River today to get on Kusama, then pairing with Moonbeam to get on Polkadot. Smart move for Toad, smart play for Toad. Good move for the whole Toad team. Appreciate you, Toads. The Toad team killing it. You guys are rocking it out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for the $20 super chat from Bitcoin Hasher. I appreciate that, man. And porting with Moonbeam and porting with Polkadot. Who else is doing something of this amazing nature? I'm telling you, he's been talking about Toad since $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $31 Toad. I'm just saying, he's been here for months. with the toad reference. So shout out to Bitcoin Hasher. Appreciate the support every single day. As everybody knows, I am not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin project or trade. Also, right here on the screen, you can see not a financial advisor, just so it's known, and you can see it here, not a financial advisor right there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Just want to make that very clear, and there's a disclaimer at the bottom of the video as well. Okay, moving forward. So swash starting to break out from entry at 56. It's at 67. I mean, 56 to 67 is like a day trader's dream in the stock market. Like, they they just, I'm not going to say what they do, but they like cream over that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I made 20% today. Like, that's how we butter our bread. Like, that's how we get started. Like, you know what I'm saying? We haven't even ate breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? If you know what I'm saying. I know you know what I'm saying. Put a 1 if you know what I just did. Slow motion. The cat down the road. Slow motion. Put a 1 in the comment section if you know what I'm doing right there. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe one time you will. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Paul Berry put a 1. The money's coming, put a 1. Okay, I see you. Okay, you guys put the 333. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of you people are, okay, wow. Okay, slow motion. And we haven't even had breakfast yet. Yo, my man, dude. It's XTC moving upward soon. Love your channel, buddy. Shout out to Out of the Woods, man. And just like he send in a super chat, and then we can all kind of look at it together. Just look at the levels, see what's happening for XTZ. If you're new on the channel, basically right when it begins, I usually show you what I'm looking at. Something that's about to pop, something that's hot. This we looked at already up 20% within, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours since we looked at it at 8:30, 8 o'clock this morning. Swash, brand new coin on KuCoin. Ready to do damage in a beautiful technical analysis pattern that breaks out 68% of the time. So, hey, all you can do is play a probability the way it's supposed to be played. There's really nothing else you can do. So, swash, banging on them. And look, I also go by falling volume and falling price. Tells me there will be a reversal. There's just simple things that I do. I also go to the 7-minute when I know I'm getting low, the 5-minute when there's not a lot of time frames. I know which time frames to use when there's not a lot of information on a chart, and I know how much information that means, and I know how much weight to hold on that information. Like, so much going on in the intuitive nature of a trader as you begin to, because all the information you've been locking in all these years starts to kind of build the zonage of encyclopedic information, and you can kind of grab it as you're channeling in certain moments. You can't even figure out how you really do it. It just and like, it's just insanity. I think it challenges my mind and keeps my brain so ripe, and that's why I like technical analysis. So swash doing damage. If you stay towards the end of the live stream, I might just give you another one. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's take a look at that super chat from my man XTZ. We'll take a look at XTZ on the USDT pair on Binance, which is Binance, in case you were wondering. Now, XTZ is following Bitcoin very, very closely, as you can see. Bit of a flag out here, and a cup and handle flag going on towards the end of this. Levels to watch, we're in a bit of a cup and handle for XTZ. Let me see how to open this bottom channel and see how, yeah, that's still legit. Still legit. Has to break up to the channel. Look at the daily time frame. You want to look at bigger time frames in a buller market. The bigger the time frame, the better, okay? Don't put small minutia time frames in, and you'll miss gigantic moves. Falling volume with falling price tells you that you will have a reversal, okay? That's just, because this is the gasoline that's propelling this trade that way. How, if the volume keeps falling, and where is someone just going to, out of nowhere, just decide to sell more? From where? From what bag? From how? From what sell? You got to look. He bought here. They sold here, sold this. It's like whoever bought in these areas is selling in profit. At one point, there's just no reason to sell. Also, this is a perfect place to pull a Fibonacci, all right, for maybe like, you could kind of maybe pull it from this area here, from this one. And that's another thing. Fib, as you become a more seasoned trader, your fib levels, where to pull your fibs and how to pull your fibs will make more sense. Well, look, if we dagger that down to the 0.5 Fibonacci, Okay, I'll take that as a semi-okay retracement. And, you know, we could even, some would say, no, you got to go here. And if we do that, that's the 706. And now we're in the 0.65, in the 0.5 area there. And we even went into the golden pocket right there for a perfect retracement. Which, that's, you know, because up, down, you know. And so there, Fibonacci plays out. I like what I'm seeing there. Also, you can open this up and put it in a bigger cup and handle. Look at this. A bigger cup and handle. So do you know your cup and handles? Do you know your Fibonacci's? Do you know your support and resistance? Do you know your divergences? Do you know how to trade? If you can't answer those 4 questions in a row, you don't know how to trade, okay? You can't just like look at the MACD for a month or a year and call yourself a trader. I did that. That was me. I knew how to use the MACD for 2 years. I thought I was the man. Oh, I'm the smartest dude in the... Yo, I was a fool. No offense. Like, at least I thought I was the man, I guess. It was good enough. It got me confidence to learn the RSI, right? When I look back on who I was as a trader, even 2 years ago, I'm like, what a clown. You know, no offense. I don't want to put myself down, but I'm like, come on, dude. I thought I had it all in the bag, dude. I was just not even close. Not even close. I'm still not even close. I still don't even have it in the bag. Like, now I get it. Now I tell myself I never have it in the bag. Now I'm like, dude, where were you? Who did you think you were? You know what I'm saying? Like, slap yourself into reality and get in the, and you know what? Enough bad trades will do that to you. Enough heavy losses will put you in a place where either you're going to do this right or you're going to walk away. And I've been there. I've made every mistake, right? Niels Bohr, I talk about this all the time, but Niels Bohr, always like to educate on the channel. Niels Bohr, he won the Nobel Prize, was an amazing person from Copenhagen. Born October 7th, God bless his heart, right? And Niels Bohr, he had some really good quotes. But my favorite quote of his is pretty cool. He says, an expert is a man who has made all the mistakes which can be made in a narrow field. It is such an, like, it gives me the chills because that is the key. An expert is a man who has made all the mistakes which can be made in a narrow field. Niels Bohr. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, man. Deep insight from a man. Niels Bohr, man. But I live and die by this statement because you only know what you know from failing, you know, over and over again. Shout out to the $2 super chat from XTZ. I appreciate that. And that looks like 17-18 on the cup and handle. Made some serious packet over the weekend. Thanks for everything you do. Crypto is life. Shout out to John Maiden for the 45-pound on the bang out. Appreciate you so much for the 45-pound. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Very, very nice of you. Much respect. You're all too kind. I do not deserve it. You are all too kind. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming here and jumping on into the live stream. Okay. What's up with Doge today? Some John Curva. What's up with Doge today? Said my dude. Let's take a look at Doge. Let's take a look at Doge for the peoples because they want to know what's up with Doge, what's up with Shiba. And we'll go through the rundown of the memeage. Yeah, Doge breaking out, all ready to go. I like what I'm seeing. Cup and handle, ready to rock. Highly likely to continue to the upside. Let's take a look at the daily time frame as it's flipping and has some space to the upside. I like what I'm seeing there. The 4-hour has room to as well. And the 1 hour coming on down and could curve on out. Needs to reset a little bit, but it's getting close to home. Let's zoom into the 1 hour and see what we see here too. And we almost see that this is, see this? Doesn't this look like the bigger one? See the bigger thing that's going on here? So we looked at the 4. I'm trying to teach you something about a fractal action here. See this? You zoom into this and made it kind of small and you looked at it. All right, just take a picture of this. We'll make it real small. But just see what, hold on. See what I'm seeing here. And get this out of here for a second. So, bang, right? And then you zoom in. I got a speed mouse too. I don't know like what people are using. I have like a nice fast roll mouse. Sideways gaming mouse. Really helps me kind of, and it keeps my hand at this level. Not like this, Your hand like this all day hurts your shoulder blade, I learned. So I got a mouse that keeps my hand like this, like I'm shaking hands. That way when I'm using the mouse, look, my shoulder blade is not impinged. Because over time, I'm telling you, I worked a job where my hand had to be like that. So flat mouse, no good. Lateral mouse, very good. So look, and this is why I'm so good with the charts, baby. No one knew. The $20 Excel or freaking, this thing is sick. I probably just sold 100 of these right now. This thing is sick. I'm telling you right now. I'll put a link in the description to an Amazon. Freaking, I should get some bones for this thing. This thing is sick. I love it. And I'm zooming in and I'm flipping around. And look, I'm moving it all here. Look, see that with the wheel? And then I can hold control and do other things. So I'm just telling you, get a fast mouse and get a mouse where your hand doesn't have to be constricted. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you. Sideways mouse. What do you think about VRA recent pump? Radix is hot. Whoever just said Radix is on point. Radix is hot. So DOGE, starting to move from entry there. We went around like somewhere in like the 2019, 20 area. Something like this. And DOGE, I mean, in my opinion, once it, see this resistance, it's back to resistance. It's a giant double bottom as well. You don't want to miss, you got to see what's going on. Look at this. That is a 68% chance of a break to the upside. That's about the measured move right about there. How do I know? Because the measured move of a double bottom is the length of this pole to here. And then you swing this from the break of the W. And that really kind of, and I tried to estimate it with my mind. I guess I did it pretty well. So there you go. So DOGE, I like what DOGE is doing. Technical analysis for DOGE is that it's going to blast all the way up here to 90, back to $1, 99 cents. That's just what the TA says. I don't know what's going to happen. It's none of my business. I don't have any real, do I hold any DOGE? I might hold a tiny bit. Maybe I'll swing some in for this rally. And when you do DOGE, DOGE looking pretty nice to me. On the daily time frame, we look at the 3-day. The 3-day is my new baby. 3-day needs to come down a little bit for DOGE, which is interesting. Huh. Doesn't bode too well for it then. On the longer time frame. The daily still got legs though. And it could go sideways on that 3-day and play out. We'll see. That's just interesting. I also haven't played with the 3-day enough to know. You know, this is kind of my new experiment with the 3-day. Smaller time frame of the 4-hour seems to want to break out of this falling wedge too. Kind of indecision, stochastic, so you go to the 1 hour to see where you want to move. And it's coming down. Not too long from now. I mean, look at that. Inverted head and shoulder on DOGE 2. Right here on the end. Possibilities of a break to the upside already breaking out. And then what you do is you want to look at your local support and resistance. Kind of get your sense of, you know, what your levels are, where you can move, where you want to move, where your resistance is. And yes, the chart comes a little messy, but you zoom in and you kind of make sense of it. So right here, bam, we have resistance right there. We could have some support. We wicked near it. We never made it to it at 25. Not bad. Then we bounced again off of this level here at about 26. So far showing some signs of support. And you could even make a smaller pennant here. Smaller wedge. So it looks like DOGE is just going to kind of play this out a little bit. And then continue on its way. I mean, not too bad. A little bit of bullish divergence on DOGE too here. As you look here, which signifies a bottom. When you have swing down here near the bottom of the channel. You also have your second higher high after a downtrend. This is how you understand downtrends. I want you guys to understand how to find a trend. Look, we have a high, we have lows. We have a higher low. Boom, higher high. Double top, right? M pattern. Stay away from an M. An M will drop on you. And the measured move of the M is the length of the top of this wick to the middle of the M. And it will tell you where DOGE is going to go. Watch this. So right when you saw the M, you drew this. And again, nothing's guaranteed. But it said, Doge could have gone to the low there. It went pretty close, right around this area, And sometimes it's a little smaller, like sometimes you could have just taken this M here on this side. The M can be funny. Sometimes it's the longer or the shorter. You find your way, but it was, there you go. It's like pretty close. Pretty spot on. So, Doge, there's your Doge. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay. Spammers will get timeout. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Not sure. Let's take a look at Wild doing damage. And I mean, when the greatest trader and one of the most known traders in the world tells you something's going to go up, I mean, you might want to listen. Like the guy tweeted, this has a huge pattern with a gigantic move to the upside. And we talked about it here, right? And boom, we've already hit 67 and more now for Wild. As it continues to rip to the upside, Wild doing damage. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Wild for 110% gains on Wild. So we don't miss here on the channel. And this was simple. A tweet went out from Peter Brandt. He said, I think I have it in my archives. Like it's the guy is the most known, one of the most known traders in the world. He called some crazy reversals for Bitcoin when nobody even thought it was possible. He really did. The man is a legend. He's a trading legend. A trading legend. So if I go here and I type in BRANDT, Wild getting tweeted by Peter Brandt. NFT is about to get wild. And then even if you went to the comments, he had another one where he explained it was like a highly probable technical pattern that was going to play out. Like, I'm just saying, like, people out there working for a living and they're missing out on just simple ideas and concepts that the average trader can just simply pick up on and take advantage of. So at that point, we were right here. For a while, did 144. It's now at 471. I mean, I'm just like, was it that simple? And so it's not always that simple, but by being here every day and by being in the move every day, we're here to show you all these key insights and all these awesome occurrences in the days and in the markets. And I don't know, I've been trading for 10 years. That guy's been trading for 30, 40 years. I mean, he's got me beat by at least a couple decades. I might want to look at what he's saying, and then I'll do my own research by all means. But I mean, NFTs, Wild, like, and then he even made a joke of it. NFTs are about to get wild. Like, it just, shout out to Wild banging on them for 110% gains and continuing to the upside. Most people want to say, where is it going to go now? What's going to happen to Wild now? Well, the 1 hour is high. The 4 hour is low. You know what? That's probably a pretty good sign. So when you look at Wild now, you kind of see that it had an inverted head and shoulder that it broke out of. See this? You got to be able to piece the story together so you can figure out how to find it the next time. So you don't just like if you miss a trade, fine. That's okay. Miss a trade. But don't not go back and figure out what happened and how you could have found out. Look, you could have been like, don't kick yourself for missing the trade. Kick yourself for not knowing that you couldn't have found the inverted head and shoulder. See? The people are getting mad because they missed a trade. That's the wrong, and you shouldn't even get upset at all. You should just be happy that you're on your way to learning more. But there you have it. I mean, Wild wants to do damage too. I mean, that's... So you let the 1 hour play out. It'll do some minutia in and out. But for the long run, you got Wild going to 709. I mean, and that's how I pick up on what's cracking here. And then we move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Wild got wild. Bang, bang, bang. Blocktopia. Hey, Sam, can you please show some ideas on Terra? It's broken a falling wedge. We'll take a look at Terra. What are your opinions on privacy coins? I think privacy coins are amazing. They're beautiful, right? Monero's cool. They've been out for a long time, You know they're probably under siege. And it is what it is. And we'll see what happens in the long run with privacy coins, I don't like to talk too much about them due to their high speculation, Wild USDT. So, I mean, 74% gains for Wild if it follows the 4 hour but needs to come down on the 1 hour. Sideways, what you want to do is, what I do is whenever we get high in the Stokes, that's when I kind of start to project a bit of a flag. We could even break out and the flag might end up here somewhere. We don't know exactly. But these are my flag projections. Send super chats for deep dives. Shout out to Rodney Robinson up in the spot. Thank you, Rodney, for coming on into the live. Shout out to everyone here. 274 people watching, 125 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. If I was watching you, I would definitely hit the like button and I wouldn't fake it. I would love if you became a real lifer and became a real person and hit the likes. I appreciate that. It just helps the algorithm and helps someone who's lost like you. You so privileged who came to this channel. You so privileged who may have made a killing. You so privileged who may have gotten lucky and joined my Patreon. But not everyone else has been so lucky. Not everyone else could find the algorithm. Not everyone else has made their way to the Crypto Lifer Show. So hit that like button and help someone else walk on in to the wonderful door of the Crypto Lifer world. We make fire, baby. We make fire happen, baby. We make fire flash and flame. So the flame, go the water, so the earth, so the wind, all four elements as we begin. Amen. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I just made that up as I did that too. I've never done that before. It was absolute insanity. I love you all. And I try to keep you entertained as well throughout the shenanigans. And this is what could possibly be happening for Wild. Okay? And I also cup these out. So there you have it. We'll be watching it closely. Highly likely for it to come on down, reset here, and then I put my alerts on the Stochastics RSI. Most people have no idea what I'm doing. Jump on into the tutoring Tuesdays from 3 to 5:30. We do a tutoring session where I show you exactly all my skills and awesome stuff. I have a 9-point PowerPoint checklist that I give you. I have a 10-page PowerPoint. We go through it as a team. We talk about every single indicator I use in depth. The moving averages, the MACD, the moving average convergence and divergence, the relationship between them, why it's called the moving average convergence and divergence, what that even means, the breakdown behind it so you can understand it better and use it to your advantage, the RSI, how I use divergences, how I find them. I'll give you tools, tips, and tricks, and even give you homework and practice to help you get better. I have skill, I have actually like a practice session. Some people don't even know how to give you the practice. I have practice. I have ways. I'm like, go home and do this for 10 days. You do this, you'll get better at that. I know what to tell you to do in the charts to help you get better at using the charts. Stochastics RSI as well, my most accurate indicator, how I'm using them with the alert system and how I'm projecting into the future with these. See how I always make a pattern before the pattern forms? I always try to see the trade before the trade happens. I'm always trying to be ahead of the trade by at least, a couple hours to a couple days, depending on the idea. So we'll watch this closely for Wild. My alert will hit. I'll readjust what I'm doing, and I'll be ready to snipe it like a sniper, nailing it. So I will teach you all these amazing things. If you would like to know them, jump into the tutoring session, become a Patreon. Today is a beautiful day to jump on into the Patreon and become a patron. What do you get when you join the Patreon? Become a Patreon, I guess, or join the Patreon. Become a patron. You get access to the exclusive charts, things that I'm talking about, what's going on, information that I'm going over. Look at this. Cat. We are in this. I've been in this. This is one of my favorite freaking coins. I got in from the very beginning, which is insane. Since like early summer. Elon banging on them. We talked about that. It's another one that we're going to show you in a second. Monster, Cake Monster. Another coin that I've been talking about on my radar as well. Floki, been banging on them. People love Floki. I didn't get in. There's two Flokis. I don't know what's going on with that. Floki. There's Floki Iba and Floki. Interesting. Safe Moon actually did a pretty big move too. Shiba Inu, we gave multiple talks. I'm in this one. I'm not going to mention it because last time I did, something happened to the live. Like we couldn't get monetized. So I'm going to leave it at that. It is a cat though. It's just a cat, But anyway. So this is where we post exclusive charts. I give video updates to my patrons and tons of information. I have also analysts that work with me, people that post charts, awesome information. Jump on in to get access to that. The 99 room, where you have people that also are being tutored by me, have awesome ideas, awesome, interesting concepts, articles, information, blow your mind. We have the NFT focus group, where we put up ideas when NFTs are dropping. We pin ideas like this. This Fat Ape is coming out not too long from now. Fat Ape Club. See what I'm saying? And, we just kind of like go through all this stuff one day before the launch. This might have already launched. Let's go. But so this is my NFT focus group. Then we have the VIP charts and ideas. This is where people that have been tutored by me that really know what they're talking about. And a lot of the calls in here have been looking absolutely beautiful, or a lot of the technical analysis in here. It's a great place to learn, great place to understand. No chats allowed in here. So it's just chart after chart after chart. You go through here. Someone's charting every day. As the group grows, more and more people, 242 members in here and more. Get everyone in here, though. We have 375 members in the group. Everyone's got to jump on in to that other part of the group. And then we have the Crypto Livers Ultimate 99, right? The NFT, and then the VIP charts. And also on top of that, the learning library. The learning library where you can post charts, you can work on stuff, and people know it's not like a call, you know? So everyone knows this is where people are learning, and beginners and experts come together to help each other find measured moves, cup and handles, and this is really where people get a tutoring session from me and get it down. So jump on into the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. I greatly appreciate it if you're listening to my spiel. And I'm done. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Okay, moving forward. So Wild looks beautiful to me. I've already kind of projected the idea. I'll see when the alert hits and bam. No one has really created such a way to trade the way I have. It's so beautiful the way it flows. I took a bunch of things from all different mentors that I learned and then just kind of played with the charts until I found my own way inside. It's like being inside a paper bag until you find your way out of it. Sand banging on them, continuing to go to the upside. And it's interesting. We didn't miss this for you. We had it right here at hello. Sand booming from 176 and on its way up. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Sand on its way up. The target for Sand is 291 for Sand. So, and it's starting to flag out again. Remember, the 1 hour is spent. We've had our moves. So it's a good time to watch these things. Let them flag out. And as long as the 4 hours in your favor, which is a bigger, more powerful time frame with a lot of movement, which it is, you have nil to worry about. And you let the stochastics play out. And then if you don't believe in it and you don't trust it, then you go back in the past and you see, okay, what if the last 5 times, every time the 4 hour was low on the stochastics, what happened? Well, and you'd be like, okay, well, one here, that would have been that's about to be a move, but we'll see. Right here, boom, you would have caught the biggest move for Sand of your life. Unbelievable. Until it got to the high point, and then it only did a small retracement. Bam for Sand right there. We just would have went sideways, but still would have caught the bottom. Wouldn't have hurt you. Same thing here, would have been sideways, but still would have caught the bottom. Got close. Here would have been a great trade. Sand in it like 67, and it went all the way up to like 78, right? And then bam here, 91. I mean, it just, so it really never would have steered you wrong. Always would have been a pretty good entry all the way up and since September. So for the last month straight. So I don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I try to teach my students how simple trading can be. They don't have to make it so difficult. There is a lot I'm doing. There is support and resistance. There is, like, you have to kind of bring it all together because one thing will say one thing and then you kind of see how it falls out. But see how I'm projecting this pattern now? And now I know the next entry for Sand. And again, I can put an alert here for Sand as well. And now I have alerts everywhere. And I'm projecting into the future. And I'm actualizing what could be possible and how it's possible. Another thing, I always take profit when we get away from the 21-day moving average. Right here, we got away from the 21. We can't move until we hit it again. That's just the way it goes. I teach this in a tutoring session this morning. I teach it every single day. You'll learn all this in the beginner's course, and I teach you even my expert stuff. First hour, fine, it's the beginner stuff. The last hour, man, I really, ladies and gentlemen, I really get into it, and we have fun, and I don't hold back. So jump on into an amazing time, and you really will be blown away. I want to keep reiterating this. Look, falling volume with falling price. Look at the volume. Reversal. See that? The reversal right there. Falling volume with falling price. Get to know this concept. It's a simple idea that really it can really just point its head. And then also, do you have hidden bullish divergence? Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. Hidden bullish. Bang, bang, bang. Sand banging on them. You know? Trust me. The stuff that I teach will also show you. So look. If you were in the Patreon, you would have seen this on October 31st, yesterday. $3 Sand is the target, right? And there you have it at 176. Hidden bullish divergence. It's all there. And there Sand is after the, and I actually like juxtaposing the charts next to each other. So to my team, anyone watching right now, I remember you guys talking about this stuff. This is what we've been going over, right? So here, last night, sand, looking at it, saying, look at that, at 176, right? Hidden bullish divergence, highly likely to play to the upside, right? 1 hour needed to come on down, but the 4 hour was low and ready to blast. We switched to sand now, and bam, where are we? At 206, 176 to 206. Did you find the ad entry at 176? Did go to even a high, but 35%, still holding 17%. And sand has legs for more. And that's in overnight, because that was posted at like, does it even give the time frame? I believe it does. Yes, at 9:38 p.m. last night. It's so 12 hours, bam, 20% almost in 12 hours, and actually more if you had taken the entire move. Sand, banging on them. So that's what happens in the Patreon. We just don't miss a beat. Like, we're on it. Like, we know where the money's flowing in the market. We study the coins, and we do technical analysis wherever we can. And we teach you how to do the same thing. So jump on into the most educational group on YouTube, in my humble opinion. And that's why we're growing so fast, because we're not wasting people's time. When people come to the channel, they're learning a lot of information. I heard people say they get a notebook out when they sit down, and I believe they should. This is how you learn. You learn by doing. You have to get your hands dirty. So everyone wants to know what's up with sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. And I tell you what, man. Sand, ocean, and waves. And we're talking about ocean here. And ocean is booming today, moving. One of the coins that's moving, silent threat here, ocean. 78.2, it's at 102 and moving. It's about to moon, because this is a big level for it. Look, a lot of times we see the cuppy cup. What is the cuppy cup? I don't talk about it enough. The cuppy cup pattern is it's a cup and handle, but you have two cups. A small cup and a big cup. And it's an explosive pattern. The cup of cup. And you guys, and it is a cup and handle. It really is, because you can see, look, it looks like a nice little cup and handle forming. And so ocean doing damage once it breaks above this level. You know what has occurred, what I've seen many times in my life, watching many charts and many coins. It breaks out, hopefully hits a resistance point, comes back and bounces off that support line. That will be the retest of support, and that will be the golden goose. You know, a lot of traders, that's where the most traders like to load. Right there. So on my radar is ocean, and on its way 114% from original entry, doing damage, ocean. And actually, I believe it can get all the way back up here to a crazy high. Okay, so on my radar is pre-search too as well. Let me jump back into the chat. What's happening to the chat? Good morning, Lifer. Thank you. Can we get some TA, Airweave, and POLX? Thank you. Shout out to Little Smitty. Wow, KINGSHIB dip got bought hard. Yeah, KINGSHIB just boomed. This month, Kanawalawa is going to launch Token Gen. Oh, that's so awesome. Shout out to the Kanaloa team, man. Walk on water. Join the Patreon. That's what we're saying, man. Deeper Network. I love Deeper Network. Cryptor about to moon. Yo, I got Cryptor, and I'm holding that thing. I'm going to hold that thing long term, baby. Telling you right now. Everfight. And let's take a look at the little puppies and what they're doing. So, Chain, look at this. People are buying this thing up again. Look at this thing. It's getting bought up again. CHAINCADE, man. Yeah, had a little bit of a dip, of course, but let's look at it on like the 4 hour. It'll probably be minuscule. You won't even see it. Tweezer tops, not the best sign, right? But damn, look at that thing, man. We got into $1 million market cap, did a 6, 7x. I think it went to an 8 or 9 last night, out of control. It went to basically almost 20. It's back at 11. No, it's at 13 now. I mean, this thing. I just looked at the market cap. I didn't look at the price at all. Never really cared about the price. Only looked at the market cap. Isn't that funny? When I play these little coins, I don't even know what the price is. I just get in at a certain market cap and get out at another market cap. It's that simple. There's nothing else you could do. And then we looked at this Everfight. And there was 2 of them, and we kept battling. 1.6 mil. This was it. It's sitting pretty. It did a nice pump last night. It really did. I was watching this one closely too as well. I like to dabble in these funky coins. Oh, wow. So it went up high, came back down. Giant cup and handle for it. Giant cup and handle. But wow, it did some damage at one point. Would have liked to snapped out right there. Everfi. And these are just crazy little coins, guys. Be very careful trading these. I personally don't do anything I do on this channel. You know, I personally only do 1% of my portfolio per trade on any of this stuff. Entertainment purposes only, right? But, and honestly, maybe I don't even like go over them anymore. I don't know. I might have to leave them alone. POLX and Airweave. Let's take a look at POLX. But Ocean. Nice idea for Ocean. Looking very beautiful. The TA is getting more robust. I find my charts are getting even more detailed if that's possible. Shout out to all the new Patreons. Anyone jumping on into the Patreon today, jump on in. You will not be disappointed. The greatest group in crypto. I'm telling you right now. The greatest group in cryptocurrency. Or get tutored. Hey, jump into the tutoring session first. A lot of people jump into the tutoring session. After the tutoring session, they're just like, I'm joining the Patreon tomorrow. And it's nice that we have the tutoring a day after that we open up. So it's good to get in at the beginning of the month. But you can pay in cryptocurrency any single day you want. Email cryptolifers@gmail to pay in cryptocurrency to join the trading group. We'd appreciate all the support and all the love, and anyone who calls himself a crypto lifer. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself a crypto lifer. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33 too. I would greatly appreciate it. Fiat Lake bumping. KuCoin doing its thing in the markets. And let's take a look at the markets for KuCoin. There's always a winner that you never knew about. There's always a low cap, crazy gem. There's just so much out here every single day. Swash doing damage. So we've already shown you a bunch of things that have boomed from movement. And we got to look at Bitcoin in brass tacks, right? Got to get into Bitcoin, man. Look at the tether market. Be surprised there's no 100% gains. It must have just flipped on you. Dot, Cody, DAG, XDC. Yeah, some of our favorites. And let's go back to some of the coins that we haven't talked about in a while. I wanted to kind of bring us back to POLX. We'll talk about POLX and Airweave. Little Schmitty with the double dip, though. Double dipping on I always have to joke around. Okay, so POLX fell out of that, kind of broke out, but fell back out. Made an extended falling wedge. Look at that. But, touch the 200-day moving average. That usually is your catalyst for a bounce there. The 200-day moving average. Thank you so much for coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on in. 309 people watching. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you. Okay. And it's not my best side. Whatever, man. I try not to think about how I look. But it's like, the camera should be more like this, I like this look better than this look. But I got to look at the charts. I got to figure out a fun way. I always kind of wanted to look at the charts like this. This is my better side. See? But when I moved over here, people said, no, you can't do that. That throws us off. They're like, you just can't do that. That throws us off. And I'm like, why does that throw us off? But it does. So anyway, I'm not set up for it either. So what if I was just right here all the time? No, I'm just messing around. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. So POLX, it's battling it out. And here's where you pull a Fibonacci. And you all know exactly what to do. I've taught you all so well. And there it is at the 706 and the 618. And what did it do? Look, it bounced out of the golden pocket. Right there. The 0.65 and the 0.618. Unbelievable. It's a pretty good indication that you're going to get some movement. Also, what do we have here? Forming slight shoulder head and a possible shoulder there. Something going on there, something brewing. We're looking for a higher low once we retrace from this 4 hour to the downside. So I put an alert here on the 4 hour. I wouldn't touch it until it comes back down. And when that alert hits, I would look at it again. POLX doing damage. Let's look at the 1 hour. Where's the 1 hour standing? Kind of in that indecision period too, showing some funky movement, some weird movement. That's weird, really. There is some divergence there occurring as well. Some spring action divergence. Excuse me, that MACD was just a way too small. Stochastics is hogging all the space today. Okay. So there you have POLX. And then Airweave. Let's take a look at Airweave. AR, right? It's just AR, I believe. That's ARU. Which I don't even know what ARU is. But we're calling a possible retest here, and this thing's looking scrumptious. Honestly. From the buy zone that we already placed. Possible retest here on ARU, though. It's actually looking pretty sweet. Quite interesting. So I'll put this back on the radar. People watch this on Binance. ARU. Just tripped over this. Just some TA I did one day. Just had it lying around. Just like some TA that I just had lying around. Just, oh yeah, there's some TA. Just, oh yeah, just wipe that TA up. Sweep it up over there, please. The TA. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. I appreciate you. Interesting. Let me take a look at Airweave on. I'll finish it off. Metaverse Index. Probably an interesting thing to invest in. Easy way to just kind of watch the Metaverse, which you know is going to be hotter than hot. So, just something to think about. The Metaverse Index. If you know what an index fund is, it is a collection of all the awesome Metaverse things all together in one. So how could you lose the Metaverse Index right there? All right, just something to think about. And no, I wasn't paid for this. It sounds like I was because it sounds so great, doesn't it? But no, I just like the Metaverse Index. And I also like KINGSHIB. KINGSHIB banging on them again, up another 38%. Took a nice dip. They ate that thing up like you wouldn't believe. Let's take a look at KINGSHIB. Now, I'll have you know that when you sell KINGSHIB, there's a 24%, there's a 1% buy. So they don't hit you when you buy. Right? Wow, it went all the way down and got eaten all the way back up. But when you sell this, you have to pay 24% to sell it. So nobody wants to sell it. I went to sell it the other day and I was like, I couldn't sell it. I tried to sell it for an hour. Number one, no one knows how to sell it because they don't know there's 24%. So then you change it to 10, 12. Next time I changed it to 30, said I could sell it. And I was like, what the? Then I changed it back to 20, couldn't sell it. Eventually I hit 25, said I could sell it. And I was like, what the? And then eventually I talked to a dev in the I went into the Telegram. When in doubt, go to the Telegram. Find their Telegram. Find their information. Go to the website. Like, hit the link to the website. Go to the Telegram. Get the information you need. KINGSHIB. Wow, it was at 18 last night. Came all the way up to a $24 million market cap. KINGSHIB. Banging on them. All right? Haka. Let's talk about Haka Tribe 1. Banging on them with the $46 million market cap as well. Kind of struggling a little bit. Going up and down. But it's forming a bit of a flag here. Some could say that's a shoulder, head, and shoulder too. We're going to watch it closely. I'll also look at Haka on KuCoin for the team. And let me get back to Airweave. But I'm personally in KINGSHIB. I'm in Haka. These are all coins I personally hold. They're looking pretty beautiful. I took a shot. So far, so good. And how could we forget our baby cake? KateCoin. KateCoin just doing serious damage at $450 million market cap. About to hit $500 million and just showing serious move. Look, shoulder, head, and possible shoulder for another move up. All right, get off the 5 minute though. Get to the 1 hour on a bigger time frame. Look at that thing flagging out after a massive move to the upside. And then we look at this too. CHAINCADE. Tiny market cap for CHAINCADE. A really cool idea. And it seems like it's getting bought up too. They're buying the dip. Just buying that dip right up for CHAINCADE. As bad as I wanted to sell, I just decided to hold on for CHAINCADE. Okay. Okay, so now Airweave, like I got distracted by all this awesomeness, right? ARUSDT, yeah, we had it. So that was it. ARUSD. Oh yeah, because I thought it was ARU. See, I'm abstract sometimes. So there you go, AR, ready to rock. There it is. We did it. There's my TA, already done. You know? And it's doing really nice. If this retest holds, that's a beautiful retest. And it looks like it is so far. So looking absolutely scrumptious and beautiful for Airweave. 85% for the target. Maybe even more, probably 90, 88 to 98, 97. Okay. Thank you so much, Little Schmitty. $25 super chat coming on in. Morning Lifer, just giving back to the realest YouTuber in the game. Not sure if I missed it, but if you talked about ARCONA, one love. Shout out to Crypto Cam. You're the man, dude. You're the realest crypto crew in the game. That's why I'm the realest crypto YouTuber, because you're awesome. Kadena, UD. Yeah, we'll look at Kadena, KDA, because I'm interested in it. And my man, we got to look at ARCONA. Never heard of ARCONA. Thank you for putting on my radar. Maybe we looked at it yesterday. How's Atari Coin going? Skinned by ARCONA. ARCONA X, Reality. Oh man, another one that I've never heard of. You're the man, dude. Buy land, buy content, community. X Reality, Metaverse. Dude, you just put another Metaverse coin on our radar. ARCONA. Join the Telegram. Oh my God, here we go on a deep dive with ARCONA. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's take a look at what's going on here with ARCONA.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm the co-founder and the CBO of ARCONA Technology. We are a computer vision company from Russia building augmented reality Metaverse. ARCONA surface recognition algorithm connects the real and the digital world together into a single information space, which is designed for everyday user interactive experience with multimedia content in the real world around us. Using just one single camera of any mobile device, we rebuild the digital 3D model of the world on the cloud. With the future map, we recognize the environment, position the mobile device and the content in the real world with high accuracy. With ARCONA service
yo, this is sick, yo.
Outdoors in changing environment, the developer doesn't need
I'm
to
all
be
over this right now. Are you kidding
to
me?
merge the digital content with the real landscape.
Oh my God.
With ARCONA development tools, any user without
look, he's got the
technical
same
skills
glasses as
can
me too.
create
He's
their
smart,
own
dude. Look at
projects
that.
on fly. Share it
Look, he's
with
got the
rest
same
of the world
glasses.
by placing
Look,
it
we got the same
remotely in the
glasses.
exact location
Oh my
in
God.
real geographical coordinates, allowing the users simultaneously to dive into the mixed reality world around them. We have launched the social network in augmented reality, where you can find the information on the digital billboards linked to the real world.
Dude.
Travel in time and see how the city looked like in the past, and navigate on the streets using augmented reality map. We invite the people from the virtual space and social networks back to this real world, closer to the loved ones, and give them the way to augment this reality with already habitual content.
Yo, 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 yo. Whoever just gave us that, unbelievable. Place 3D content and make your land attractive, man. This is unbelievable. I am like, I understand exactly what's happening here. I can see where it's going. I like this. All I want to know is where is it? How is it? What's going on? ARCONA. Thank you so much for putting ARCONA on our radar today. And this is why I believe not only come here for the TA, but come here for the resources. No market cap yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And no one even knows that this thing on Pancake Swap? Are you kidding me? Yo. Look, but it's only $1 on BANCOR network. I wouldn't want to overpay here. 1-inch liquidity protocol. Get it at 1-inch too for ETH, for a beam. Or BANCOR. Interesting. BANCOR network. Might get into BANCOR just for this today. Enter the app. Trade tokens, earn interest in your favorite tokens by staking them in the BANCOR's decentralized exchange. BANCOR. They got $1 billion too. This is that BANCOR DAO. BANCOR's been around a long time. I don't talk about BANCOR enough. When they first came out, I did recognize them. This is interesting. This is getting placed. Hold up. Give me one quick second. This is on my radar now. ARCONA. I got because like every day we find another one. And look, the market cap seems small. No one even really knows about it. This thing looks hotter than hot sauce. Also, you never see the CEO come out with their face and talk like, I need that. I like that personally. When I run my business, you're gonna see me very hands-on with anything I do, and that is really already kind of like right off the bat. And I like the dude. Like he seemed like someone I would hang out with and I would chill with. So that was very interesting to me. Shout out to all the lifers, and thank you for giving us ARCONA. Unbelievable, bro. He paid us to go over that. He just paid us to find the best gem in the game. We get paid to learn here. I'm just saying, like. What a great job, right? Get paid to learn. Hi, Lifer. Love your work. Look at the favorite Phantom for all of us fans in the chat. Short-term targets. Shout out to my man, Crypto Greg. Appreciate you, Crypto Greg. Thank you for coming on into the live, man. Hope all is well out there in sunny California. So here we are for Phantom. My idea was that it was going to break out of this cup and handle, half a cup and handle for Phantom. The entry here at 271. It's at 275 now and coming down, flagging a little bit. I have to go to the smaller time frame. Oversold on the 1 hour. I love that. Absolutely love that. And it's making another flag right here. So Phantom flagging, really. You look for the 15-minute to get low, and if they're both low, I mean, it's getting there. Look like Phantom's getting ready for the push. I always talk about this. If you have a falling wedge that breaks out and you get a little pattern on top of it, highly likely you're going to get a big move to the upside. Highly likely you're going to get a blast off. So Phantom getting close to Launchpad. Phantom getting close to Launchpad. 275. I think that low for Phantom was the dip. And also, we pulled a fib on that. And you see the Fibonacci? We'll go over to the right here. We didn't want to get it in the way. But, we came to the 0.382. Not too bad. If we made it even smaller and came from this impulse, we hit the 618. So it did its thing. I like what we're seeing here. And we take a look at the 4 hour as well. You want an oversold 4 hour. You don't have that. So what we need to see is this 1 hour push us up and then another flag on the 4 hour. What we do see on the 4 hour, though, is hidden bullish divergence, which tells us that the trend will continue to the upside regardless. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Hidden bullish divergence on Phantom. Ready to rock, baby. So Phantom, hidden bullish, ready to go. Shout out to my team. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So there's Phantom. Short-term target first is right to there, 340. And then the bigger idea here is $4, even up here to the target all the way at 429, 430 Phantom. To play a quick squig, to play a quick scalpaloosie is the 1 hour popping to the upside. Short-term target, as you asked, my friend. Obviously, you're going to have a little bit of resistance here, and maybe a little something right there. Swing on out. So somewhere in this zone, the measured move is to $3.25. Okay? So 325 is that measured move idea for Phantom. But definitely bigger ideas in play for the Phantom machine. Going back to the target. And we'll I love putting these call outs here to see exactly what we're talking about. And give us a nice blue 428, 430, 431, 430. Shout out to everyone here in the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I hold a huge bag of Phantom. I love Phantom. Been in Phantom since day number one, baby. Day number one. Okay. Now remember, we keep going over TCT as well. And remember the coins that we go over in the weekly screen share. Don't forget the coins we go over in the weekly screen share. Ian Bellina and Token Metrics, they give you a lot of good information. You should see the guns, Gus. Nice shirt. I'm sold. Shout out to Gus up in the spot. You just don't sell King Shiba. Gus. So funny. Now. Metacoin. Now. Morning Livers Tutor. POLC continuing to go strong. Let's take a look at POLC too. Yeah, Polka City. Another unreal idea here we made. POLC, look at $33 million market cap. And look at this thing. It's $1.57. We bought it at, what, 38 cents. We've now 5x'd our money with POLC. And I got a car now that's worth so much more than it was before, right? That car might be the insane investment that I've ever made. That little electric car on Polka City. Unbelievable, right? Like, my little NFT, like, dude. But it's not even, it's like an in-game, it's an in-game element that there's only so many of. Like, I have a rare in-game element in a 3D world that I've purchased that's 5x my money since I've put it in. Insanity, right? Like, I mean, look at this thing. And the target here is $2.99, $3. Show me the tea, I show you the news. Unbelievable. This is looking very healthy. Polka City doing absolute damage from entry at 38 cents. Ooh, and the music ended right when we talked about Polka City. Just gotta feel good. I woke up this morning, I said, thank you, dear Lord, for everything you've given me in my life. Right before I go online, I sit outside, I meditate, I try to breathe in the fresh air, and I said, dear Lord, and am I really about to go online at my house and do my YouTube channel? And the answer is yes. And I say, are you serious? And do I really work with my wife? Like, is she my business partner? The answer is yes. I say, thank you, dear Lord, for everything you've given me in my life. I feel so amazingly blessed, and I'm so happy to be alive. And I want to share that with you guys each and every day because, yeah, we make money. It's finances. I'm playing with these coins and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's really about your life and how much you can love it. Love is the #1 frequency in the world. It's the strongest frequency in the world. If you can live in love, you can truly live in the highest frequency possible. It's not really about being happy as it is about being on a high frequency. Being able to recycle your own energy over and over again till you kind of feel like you're on a higher plane. You know, and you're not better than anybody else by all means. At that point, you actually know you lose your ego. You begin to release yourself of an ego and realize that everyone around you is you and you are them. You're the poor person begging for money on the street. You're the bus driver. You're the construction worker. You're everyone that you see all around you. You're the mailman. Maybe you've been them one time in another lifetime. Maybe you've been infinity amounts of lifetimes. It never stops. So maybe today, this life, you're you, but maybe who knows what we were in all these other millions of dimensions and multi-lifetimes. And so I believe I'm a multi-dimensional being. I believe there's so much to give. And I believe I love each and every one of you. And I say thank you for being a crypto lifer. And I say thank you for jumping on in. And I think because of our different thought process, because of our wavelength being tweaked to a higher frequency, we trade on a higher frequency. And we're able to see things that the market maker does not. And we're able to adjust and move, bop and weave. And there's a reason why we've hit so many amazing gains in the last few days, and not many channels have. We might have hit more gains than any channel out there, but you never know. You never know. But I put it to the test. We're in the top 10 of all of crypto YouTube. Come on, man. We gotta be. We gotta be. We gotta be. We gotta be. Shout out to everyone here live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're also the only YouTube channel that hasn't taken a day off in over a year. Not one day off, not a short, not a little one. And every time it's a 2-3 hour stream. No little pansy stream. We're putting in that work every single time. ARCONA, man. You just gave us a hot one, dude. ARCONA, 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 ARCONA. I'm not a fool, man. ARCONA. Hot to trot, ARCONA. Remember that word. It's probably going to come back. And there's Phantom. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu on the day. We got to look at SHIB. SHIB's become like a constant in the game here. So SHIB finally breaking out. Look at everything double bottoming. I want you to understand what the double bottom is. You got to draw them if you see them. And then the measured moves. I mean, they're going to break the other all-time highs, and SHIB is gone, baby. SHIB is gone. Already kind of moving from entry. Shiba Inu doing damage. Coming down to the 1 hour, about to retrace, about to pump back up. I mean, and we have hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour as well, and SHIB was also low. So we had hidden bullish for SHIB, and, it's been written. Falling volume with falling price. Get our reversal. It's everything that I talk about. It's everything that I dream about. Shiba Inu, man. And 94% is the measured move. Again, none of this is my thoughts. So, that's why, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor, because that person would probably use their own opinion and thoughts. Like, I don't do that. I just look at technical analysis, and we go over all the coins. When I do look at my thoughts, I think of what's going to be hot. Like, the metaverse is going to be hot, right? Like, where do people like to invest their money, and why in cryptocurrency? You see what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about, okay? And remember, the parachains and DOT ecosystem is going to be big as well. Keep that on your radar at all times. Parachains and the DOT ecosystem, I don't want you guys to kind of lose sight of that. Make sure you have a piece of the DOT ecosystem somewhere, somehow. Whether you're in GameStar, whether you're in Polka Starter, whether you're in Polka City, I don't care what you're in. Whether you're in something connected to Polka something, and Plasm, Ashtar Network, you name it. I mean, just get your feet wet, get your hands dirty, do some research, jump on into the crypto space, man. Go full force, ladies and gentlemen. Go full force. Don't hold back. We have a lot of lady lifers here, too. I want to talk about that. We have a lot of lady lifers. This channel is very lady friendly. There's no profanity in my group. There's no men being men. You know what I'm saying? I don't allow that stuff. I want ladies to flourish and love each other and feel great inside the crypto space. I'm a twin. My twin sister is a beautiful woman, and I have an older sister. I grew up with two sisters. I also have two daughters. My whole life, my dad would probably be out. I'd be with my mom and my two sisters shopping. Now I'm home here with my wife and my two daughters. I've been around three women my whole life, and I love feminine energy. I love beautiful women. I love all types of women. I think all women are beautiful. They're so special and precious beings, in my humble opinion, and I just want to make sure that women all are appreciated here on my channel, because we all have feminine energy. I have feminine energy. Do not deny your feminine energy as a man. We all have a dual, creation inside of us. Not saying we're hybrid. You know what I'm saying. I am a man, though, and I'm a manly man, and I'm an alpha man, and I don't mind admitting that. But I can connect with my feminine side, and I'm okay with admitting that. And I love the women in my channel, and I just want to put that out there. The women have made my channel so amazing. Love learning and all the compassion, and I just want to say my group is for men and women, and it's a beautiful place. And that's why I don't like the memes, because the memes, I feel like the guys get real memey with them, and it starts getting really turned into and that's why I kind of cut the memes off in my groups. And that's why I really want it to be educational. Shout out to Debbie. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to my wife. And shout out to all the awesome women out here today. And I love the guys too. And shout out to Little Schmitty. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. And I love it. And I thank you all. And all the tutoring sessions and everyone that comes on in. My wife runs my company. She is a strong entrepreneur, my wife. She runs my company, and she does such a good job. Shout out to my wife. I appreciate her so much. Like, I don't want to shed a tear, but she, the amount of appreciation she shares with me, the amount of work she does for me, and as this channel is getting growing, and her work is getting more demanding, and she has a baby. We have a 7-month-old child, and she's juggling breastfeeding while she's breastfeeding while she's. My wife, I'm telling you right now, is a saint. So lucky to have her in my life. So lucky, and I'm so lucky to have each and every one of you. And I just want to say thank you to every one of you for coming on here in the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. I think Rev looks nice. Would you mind taking a look? No, Rev is hot. I've been on and off on Rev for a few months now. Sam, damn. Bro, this crypto channel is not an emotional channel. No, Dion, it is an emotional channel. That's what you don't get. That's what's different about all these channels. This is a strong channel where we do something you've never seen before. So Dion Jacobs, this is where you get in touch with who you really are and change who you are as a person. This is a touch of me. As much as if you're going to learn technical analysis, I'm also going to change how you feel about life. And I'm also going to get into my philosophies. We're going to have fun. And it's not going to be like anything you've ever seen out there. 324 people watching, 235 likes on the channel. Thank you so much for everyone coming on in to the live stream. Please look at Evergrow, guys. Oh, come on. Just the name alone makes me not want to get in. Life is emotional. Now, let's take a look. I'm going to do the X. No, I want to do something funny right now. I really do. I'm going to do the X Factor. Any super chats we're missing here, too? Anyone jumping on here? Okay. By the way, your outfits are fire. Much love. Shout out to Just Me, man. Thank, man. I appreciate that. I thought this was fire today. The duality of these. My wife looked at me and she just kind of rolled her eyes. I said, babe, I really like this combination. She just rolled her eyes at me. Can you give a small TA on Kanalawa? Let's take a look at Kanalawa on, I believe we can look at it here. Kanalawa Kana, holding $825,000 market cap. Very small market cap. And I remember going over this coin a long time ago. Kanalawa. And also, I want to be known, too, I work with the guy who created this project. He compensated me to go over that video, Kanalawa. So when Kanalawa came out, I was compensated to go over that video. Not a lot, you know, a few $100 really, not a lot of money. Just, you know, just to kind of get his project out there. I looked at it. I said, only if I like the project and only if I can meet who the heck you are and you don't live in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? And I also like take a risk because I'm like, don't do the wrong thing and like do the right thing. And so I really try to vet who I work with. And if I do anything like that, I try to be really, 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 like, I'm very, 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 like, adamant about, I'm like, nah, like, I turn down many projects every day because I just don't think they're up to what I want. So this could break out. It's in an elongated cup and handle. It came out for another high, bouncing off a double bottom, showing a lot of support here at this region, though. And I can see it getting back up there, and then it will be back into price discovery. Kanalawa. By the way, your outfits are fire. Much love. No, much love to you for saying that. You're the man, dude. Dude threw $3 basically, £2 to tell me he liked the outfit. You're the man. That's so awesome. Give Badavi a look. Reflection meme coin. I think it has a ton of potential. Potential thoughts. Boda V2. With a $28 million market cap. Okay, it pumped already hard, came back down, showing signs of life. A lot of coins do pump out of that exact. We've seen, it's funny. It's almost like they're textbooking to be in almost the exact same, you know, type of situation here. Oh, a lot of buys and no sells. Jeez Louise. I don't know, though. It could be a rug. I don't even like going over these coins because I don't know more about it. I got to do my research before we even talk about this stuff, you know? I got to do my research because I don't know. And I don't want to present things on my channel I don't know about. So I'd have to do my research, man, before I get back to you guys. But it's looking okay. Do your own research. Take a look at it. See what the website says. What is it? The BODA token. If it just says we do this and that and it really isn't interesting. Arcona. Write Arcona down. Hold BODA V. Earn BUSD. I love BUSD. Certic audit in process. Click here to view that. Buy now from Pancake Swap. Buy from Suko Swap. Or Soku Swap. Soku Swap. Buy from FegX. Oh, Feg's got his own exchange now. FegX. The Feg token. Feg's not going away. Remember Feg? Feed every gorilla? Feg is not going. The Feg Feed every gorilla is not going away. $530 million market cap. These things are holding market caps like insanely well. Like people just were like, you know what? I will hold my Feg to the cows come home. I mean, it was down here, came back up. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Moving to the upside. Feg, in the last few months, Feg's come back from its We all thought these coins were dead. And a lot of people just left them in their wallet and forgot about them. Didn't even know they had them. Half the people don't even know they have them anymore. Up 6x since then. FEG token. Interesting. And there's BODA. I'd have to do more research on the BODA. Thanks for smushing the likes button. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. God bless the Lifer fam. Disco Burn token. You checked it out 2 days ago. It's pumping today. Entered CoinGecko. Can you take a look at it? Yeah, Disco Burn token. From my boys over at DYOR, the Do Your Own Research dudes. Up huge. Up huge, man. Up huge. Made a killing. Look at that thing pumping. And we did look at it and we put it in this. Remember, I put it in here. And I said, that's a pennant. And the TA suggests that it breaks out. You know, it's like, I just play the TA the way the TA is supposed to be played. And the TA played out exactly like it was supposed to. Probably major gains because it was very small at the time. Only 39%. That might be wrong, though, in calculation. We got it at the very beginning. Only 90%. Interesting. I like how it's not moving too crazy with $1 million market cap. And it's a penny. Interesting. Digital burn token. Played out. The TA played out on digital burn token. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. This is how you know it's been crazy. When people just like, Bitcoin's going to be fine. Let's look at where the money's at. Let's find the money in this space. Hogwash for Bitcoin, you know. We'll take a look at BTC. Because everyone wants to know what's happening with Bitcoin. And I always go over Bitcoin in depth. Shout out to JV Supreme. What side are you on? The wrap token concept is a no-brainer. Yo, messed up from up to down. It's not that big. You messed from up to down, so it's not that big. Join the Patreon today. Exciting times. Looking forward to the ride. Shout out to Cass Angel for jumping on into the Patreon, man. Thank you. Take a look at Ada Cash. What is Ada Cash? Where is it? You used the tool wrong, bro. That pump was more than 39%. Dude's telling me I used the tool wrong. All right. Even though I've been doing it my whole life. Okay, and it's possible. Maybe I used the tool wrong. That's what it's saying to me, though. I don't know. 35%. I mean, it said it was... It said it was 008, and it went to 01. I mean, that's 35%. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I'm not going to argue with someone that said I used the tool wrong that I use every day, but maybe I did. I'm that open-minded, and I'd rather just move on. Oh, so check it out. So Bitcoin's already in a beautiful cup and handle, right? Breaking up to the upside. I have a target here for BTC, a bigger target here on the 4-hour time frame, and we still have momentum on the 4-hour. Nothing saying we're done. Also, inverted head and shoulder on the 4-hour, and it looks like Batman, does it not? And Batman wants to fly, baby. Batman wants to fly on out of here. So here's an idea too, and we could even change this position. If this higher low holds, that's a higher low for BTC. Absolutely beautiful. What we're seeing here for Bitcoin. And there we have it, a beautiful bull pennant. We're some of the only people to make that bull pennant on the 4-hour, looking scrumptious. The 1-hour needs to come on down. That's fine. Look, it's at the top of the channel. That makes complete sense for our analysis. So far, so good. So we could even put Bitcoin, okay, it's at the top of the channel. Or we could say it broke out and it's kind of retesting on a mini time frame. I like to zoom into these retests on like the 7-minute and see if it's really doing that. And it really is kind of retesting. Look, broke out, retesting this trend line. 200-day moving average moving with that's a good sign. 61,500. So what I like here, Bitcoin looking absolutely scrumptious. NFTB, we're going to take a look at NFTB on my radar as well. That's one of the hot coins. I got 2 coins I'm going to bring up. I bring up the first one at the beginning of the stream. I got 2 more I'm going to bring up towards the end of the stream. Keep you hungry, keep you motivated, keep you kind of barking at the beach. You got to get that meat. I'm going to throw you the bones. I'm going to give you what you need. Let me make sure that I'm super Want to make sure I'm in focus 100%. Sorry about that. Okay. So there's BTC now. I got it mapped out a little bit. You know, I kind of got it cornered a little bit. Some say it's either in this or that. Either one is cool with me. The head is usually where they drop you out of the pattern, right? So I'll wait on the 1 hour to come on down and hit my alert, which is getting closer and closer. When the 1 hour comes out, and we could get the flip too. We could get the flip. Feeling bullish on BTC. Based on the stochastics and the, you know, my intuition as a trader, after what I'm smelling something for Bitcoin right now. Extremely oversold in the 15-minute. Getting into a pennant that's getting very tight. So here, overall idea for Bitcoin is here. And then I'll pop out another chart. But here's my bigger idea. So I always have so many ideas that I can't ever say one. It's never, like I have 4 hour ideas. I have 1 hour ideas. I got a 7-minute scalp. Like I can whip it out. I can whip it out the back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there. When I said I could whip it out, I know what you thought. And it was a Freudian slip. And don't you do that to me. And I know what you thought. And don't you dare. Don't you go there. I can whip it out. It's too much these days. It's too much. You never know, man. You say one thing wrong. Like someone could take that from me right now and be like, look at how this guy talks in his channel. He's disgusting. And we don't even allow that stuff, right? It's just funny. Like, and that's how people take people out of context and paint a picture. Literally, someone could just take, I could whip it out and take that one line of mine. And now I keep saying it too. So now everyone has a nice, clean. I'm done. I can't talk about it anymore. So Bitcoin, booming since we opened that cup and handle, blasting off. Since 41,000, we've been nailing it from the bottom. We nailed this bottom right there. Right there, I've been in that trade, and it's been beautiful ever since. Banging on them. Bought so much BTC between 30,000 and 40,000 because in my mind, I was like, man, these are the times. And I'll teach you how to do those things with the Stochastics RSI. Teach you how to use the Stochastics RSI on bigger, smaller time frames. So you can see what's happening in the market your very, very own self. So we look at here. Bam. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. I'm hungry for Bitcoin right now. Hungry hippos. Hungry for Bitcoin. And bouncing. Bang, bang, bang. 22% gains coming for Bitcoin. Not too shlabby, right? 200-day moving average moving through the pattern. I like what I'm seeing there for BTC. Can the pattern hold? All odds on BTC. 50-minute looking nice. 61,500 holding very well. Bitcoin looking very bullish. As we said the last 2 days, Bitcoin dominant, suggesting a massive move for Bitcoin. And I don't always say I'm bullish. I mean, you know, I'm overall like Bitcoin, I'm bullish, but I don't always say I'm bullish for Bitcoin in general. Like right now, I'm bullish for Bitcoin. We take a look at total too. Total, this is with the entire market cap. And as we've said before, we're on our way to 3.4 trillion and nothing stopping us. And so far, we have bounced off support and we're doing absolutely beautiful. We held this region. We're now getting above this region here. Our levels of support and resistance that we've already put into play. All my wacky lines that I'm going to delete because they're just in a bunch of insanity. But, yes. And look, inverted head and shoulder here, a massive one. I mean, come on now. A massive inverted head and shoulder on the entire market. This is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. So this is what we're all here for. This is everything. The whole bag, the whole kit and caboodle. And if you see what's happening here, look. And these are my projections that start to play out over time. We actualize the reality till it becomes it. Don't be about it. Actualize it. Actualize it. Actualize it. Use the word actualize and do it. Make it real. Just keep doing it until it becomes you. Inverted head and shoulder on the entire market cap. All right, are you serious? Remember that daily wants to fly. So We have an inverted head and shoulder on the entire market cap and the daily's low. I mean, we have some indications of a massive move to the upside for the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. That's amazing. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourself crypto lifers. I greatly appreciate it. Got more lights. I got another Elgato key light. I now own 3 Elgato key lights. They're awesome. I got 2 refurbished. I don't mind buying refurbished things. Hey, it was quicker to get here, man. I needed it. I didn't really care about it being refurbished as much as I needed it to get where it needed to go. And you could be right about this pump. We'll see. Might have been 100% or so. It looks like it was a big pump. I agree. Because the market, it had to be at a 10x because the market cap went from so small. It was probably from down here, though. But why does that say 92? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. This chart started at a half a penny, though. The chart might have started somewhere else. That also is something that happens. So total market cap looking really nice. Bigger and smaller time frames. Excuse me. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. And it's 12:07. We banged on them. What a beautiful day to be alive, man. Good work. Salute. Stay safe. Is the beginner program 2 hours? Yes, it's 2 hours from 3. It's about 2.5 hours from 3 to 5:30. The last half an hour, it's like a Q&A and hanging out and just kind of getting to know, talking it through with each other and doing our thing. Coin One covers every farming NFT swap. Strong community base, high APY, great market cap, over 200 million. Coin One, perpetual contract lending game. Exchange and farm and pool open for cream. Just another one of those things, man. They're trying to become the next pancake swap. That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. So total market cap. So we go over Bitcoin total 1, total 2. We even go over total 3, which is all of the altcoins, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. This is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. Total 2. So we're getting up to $2.2 trillion. So a lot of money is coming into the market. Suggests the technical analysis. Show me the TA and I'll show you the news. We're saying here on the daily, this is total. The entire market cap wants to blast on the daily. $3.5 trillion is the mark. Some say we're going to get to $5 trillion before the bigger pullback. Nobody truly knows. A lot of people are going to sell early and be sad. A lot of people are going to not sell at all and get hurt. A lot of people are going to sell somewhere in the middle and be okay with it. And a lot of people are just going to scale in and out on the way up and just do the best they can. You're going to be one of those people. No matter what, be happy with your life. No matter what, don't beat yourself up. And no matter what, don't be the guy that holds until it dumps on you all the way down again. Not financial advice, but don't be that guy. Let's take a look at the dollar index wants to pump as well. So that dollar and Bitcoin both want to pump. I've been talking about how they look similar. The dollar is in a bear pennant, so to speak. Rising wedge, bear pennant. 68% chance of a dump to the downside, right? But, 3-day and everything kind of, couldn't get above this line. If the dollar pushes up, though, we look at the 4-hour, right? 4 hours pushing down, which is, and Bitcoin actually has more upside. So, dump, please, out of the pattern. And let the 4-hour dump too. And more love for Bitcoin. So, that's what we're seeing on the later time frame. Today, they kind of pumped together. We're going to have a little struggle. Wait for tonight, tomorrow. But tomorrow, we should have a massive move for Bitcoin because the dollar's going to dump tomorrow. Remember what I said. To my TikTok team. To everyone on that knows me. Hold on. Let's get this video out. Everybody, I used the Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the content that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Another thing I want to talk about here is how the dollar, the US dollar, which is the DXY, that's how you chart it on a chart, on TradingView, the DXY, how it plays against Bitcoin. When the dollar dumps, Bitcoin likes to pump. It happens. Sometimes they kind of get close together to be somewhat correlated, which happened in the last few days, but 90% of the time, they are seesawing. What we're seeing here is the dollar today is going to come up a little bit, but by tonight and tomorrow morning, and today is Monday, November 1st, it's saying by November 2nd, and there's a subscriber coming on in, or the super chat, thank you so much. It's saying by November 2nd, and there's some tips in my jar. It's saying by November 2nd, bam, we are going to have a pump for Bitcoin because the dollar is going to dump, suggesting tomorrow afternoon, maybe from 10 to 2 o'clock, not exactly sure. You can never time the market exactly right. But these indicators are telling me that we'll come on up and come back down, and there's a probability, a high probability, that the dollar will drop tomorrow and Bitcoin could pump on that idea. So just want to put that out there for my TikTokers, my Patrons, how we juxtapose the dollar index with Bitcoin to give us a little bit of an edge in the market so we can see a little more of what's happening. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I also do one-on-one tutoring. I also have an amazing Patreon that opens up today. Jump into the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. If you want all this awesome information and become educated on how to trade the crypto market and things you learn, you can trade any market in the world with what I will teach you. It is the basis of technical analysis. I'll see you there. Okay, pretty cool. Getting better at just not making a mistake on those. It's getting harder to do as they get more extensive, but getting better at it. Getting better at it every day. Shout out to everyone here live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So Bitcoin doing a little bit of a dip. And that's okay because that 1 hour needs to come on down. That 1 hour needs to come on down. When that 1 hour hits that area, though, we're getting very close. In my opinion, we're getting very close. They're going to start to play with the emotions. That's when they start getting ready to make a move. When they start playing with the emotions. That's how you know they're getting ready to make a move. Good long time. Good to see you. Shout out to Kerry Sanders. I have Feg. Found them in my wallet. There you go. Can you look at ADA Cash? Great show as always. Do you have time for Sol TA? Shorter time frames. And ADA Cash. Hello, what do you think about Decentraland? Mana. We love Mana. It's a beautiful project. Absolutely beautiful project. It's funny, man. We get more people watching. Can you please check BOBO? ARCONA looks amazing. They just tweeted about listing on Gate.io, Twitter, ARCONA Metaverse. Dude, I love them, man. I'm all about it. Let's take a look at BOBO. BOBO for Wrapped ETH. Looks like it just came out. I like Decentraland. BOBO is hard for me to find right now. And I'm running later on the show. Shows from 10 to 12 every day. ARCONA, Enter the Metaverse. Dude, nobody knows about this thing yet. Yo, I love this group. I'm all about it. I see where they're going. I like the CEO. I like it. BOBO. I think just come out. Bobo Inu. Is that what it is? Yeah, Bobo Inu. The thing is brand new. I can't see anything on this thing. Maybe Dex Guru. Dex Tools. All right, so there's a scammer in our works, man. He's following me around. Guys, you got to get his actual name and show me what the name is. But he's asking people for money. I would never DM you for money in my life. Never. 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 I will never DM you for money. Ever. You're not going to join my group and like, hey, thank you so much for joining. Let me know what's up. We don't do that. We don't do that. So if you get a message from someone after you join, it's not me. It's not me. XBR, is there still room? I already 8x. It's possible. Super chats. XBR Soul Mana. Ada Cash in Bobo. Hey, Lifer, check out Bono if you have a sec. New coin with a suite of gaming and social media apps coming out. Borio. Borio. Changing social media with crypto. Social media with the difference. The first cryptocurrency everyone can earn. Get started with Borio in 2 different ways. Become an investor, become a creator. Upload and enjoy. Earn Borio social media brings everyone together. Crypto Poker, the next generation poker app. Frequently asked questions. Already cool. I like it. New concept. Interesting. I like it. He wouldn't bite. I will DM you. I tried to get him. He wouldn't bite. Different time. Awesome to be here. Anyone else have tonight selling CHAINCADE on cake? How dare you? How dare you? Find out. That'd be probably not a good look. Yeah, you're gonna have to raise the slippage, man. You gotta raise the slippage. If you have problems trying to sell a coin, all right, guys, it's very simple. It's very simple. Do some homework for once in your life. And I know I sound like, but it just gets on my nerves. Go to the team's Telegram, walk in there and say, hey, I'm having issues selling the coin. And say, that can anybody help me? And if they're good people and they care and they have 4,000 people in here, they're going to explain what to do. And they're going to help you. Look, buy and sell on PancakeSwap, PooCoinSwap, website, social. And they're going to show you. And it launched 114 days ago. Still around. So that's a good way to check it out, you know. SHIB liftoff. Yes, SHIB is about to lift off. Yeah, try changing the slippage and adding zeros. Didn't work. Then go talk to someone in the dev team and say, hey, what's going on? That's what I would do. All right, my friend? Couldn't find their way out of a paper bag. Something I just typed slippage Rosebot will appear and tell you how to sell in the Telegram. See? Thank you. I will check that out. Look what Stack just gave you an awesome idea. Hey, check out ZAM.io, brother. IDO today on Lightning. It's big as similar projects have minimal market cap of like 200 mil. ZAM. IDO on Lightning. ZAM.io. It's called a newbie. LOL. One of the few words not yet canceled. Yeah, right. Why does slippage have to be so high? It really eats into gains. Because you made so many damn gains to begin with, man. You can't be so greedy. You turn one BNB into 10 BNB. You got to give them a BNB. Like, the 10% slippage. You still made 9 BNB. Like, why are you so greedy? I think people are out of their minds in this space. Like, let's get real. Like, the minimum wage is $15 an hour. Like we're beating that by and let's talk about inflation. I mean, Zeno is building an on-chain financial ecosystem powered by a geo-interoperable blockchain and enforced by smart contracts, escrow accounts, and oracles. ZAM.io opens the opportunities to digitally replicate real assets and generate capital on the blockchain to accelerate the transition to a new decentralized economy. I like what they're saying. Amazing. ZAM.io. Bridging real-world capital to new economy. App Store, Google Play. Really? In the news. Infrastructure to bring a new era of finance. Our vision is to expand the crypto market by creating powerful and intuitive instruments that connect people and capital from traditional finance to DeFi. Z Morgan. Guaranteed by smart contracts, escrow accounts, and oracles. ADEZ and USDZ. Digital money pegged to fiat currency. Token ZAM cryptocurrency for the new economy. Amazing. 888s. It's got the 888s. They like 8s. A safe wallet to store and manage the digital assets. The ZAM wallet. Powered by Binance. The ZAM wallet exchange is powered by Binance to provide all users with an exceptional experience with high liquidity, smooth performance, and top-tier security. The ZAM wallet exchange looks like it'll be like a cloud on Binance. That's a pretty big deal. I like hearing that already. That's interesting. ZAM at Gate.io. Token listing. Lightning. Got a smart contract audit from. I like what they're doing. There's the Lightning Launchpad here. ZAM.io. Total raise hard cap. November 1 opens at 9 p.m. UTC. Which is crazy because that's what, like. Oh, that's going to be. Oh, that's not too bad. That's 3 p.m. No, that's 4 p.m. my time later today. Interesting. On BSC. Thank you for giving us the ideal information, man. I really appreciate that. Big boy. You're the man, dude. Arcona's hot. Arcona's hot. XPRT. You know, I wanted to do something funny. I wanted to go over XPRT, XPR, and XRP. I want to say, what if someone just put their money in only these 3 coins and just left it at that? Persistence. Take a look at persistence. Suggested this thing could break to the upside. It's now forming a bit of a cup and handle here. Look. And there's this saying, when these coins come out, the 200-day moving average appears, and when it appears, it has to touch it. And it appeared and touched the 200-day, which is a beautiful sign for a bottom on the 4-hour. This thing's actually looking beautiful, XPRT. Hasn't even popped yet. Why hasn't this popped yet? This thing's got legs, man. Nobody is talking about this thing. It's at the bottom. Find ourselves a gem here on the 1 hour, 4 hour. 1 hour's got to come on down. 4 hours looking scrumptious. Very interesting. Very interesting. We've gone over this coin many times, but it's been a while. It's been a while. And get back into price discovery not too long from now. If it can just make some movement there. XPRT on my radar. You know what I'm saying? 1 hour's a little high, but it's on the radar. It's on the radar. When I say the 1 hour is high, I'm referring to the stochastics RSI, the oscillators. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you for 8xing your money on XPRT. Then we're going to look at XPR, right? Which is also Proton. Not to be confused with XPRT. All right, we're really going to blow your minds today and mess with you guys. There's a stop. That trade did not go well. Not every trade goes well. Have to put that out there. Bam, look at this. XPR. Forming the flag. 4 hours high. 1 hour's getting low. So I don't like to touch stuff until the 1 hour comes up. The 4 hour, it might alert on the 4 hour. We'll see how that plays out. But, I mean, this thing it was booming. It just didn't stop for a while. And now it's retracing. And you want to look for the hidden bullish divergence, which is forming. You want to pull Fibonacci's. So there's things you do at certain times, right? And look, we're in the 618 golden pocket. Could be coming down a little lower. We're getting into the retracement zone. I like what we're seeing. We have swing up to swing up on this idea here, and we have swing down to swing down. Shows that the trend will continue to the upside in some amazing ways. So XPR has legs, man, to 7 cents. And that's the measured move. And there it is. I mean, in that golden pocket. I mean, you can't make up there's no such thing as a coincidence. And the second you realize that, the more you think about XPR and you're like, all right, well, how does it have all this going for it? That's why I long Bitcoin in the golden pocket, because I was like, man, there's no coincidence here. Like, this is just a coincidence, you know? So XPR has some legs, bro. Just getting up. Had to have a bit of retracement after the massive pump it went on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then I look at XRP. Just really want to confuse the heck out of a noob. You know, he'd be like, what the? Like, no, that's not XPR, that's XRPP. So look, they went down for liquidity. They wicked us out. They knew exactly where the wicks would have been. Should have been deeper. Again, if you're getting stopped out like that, deeper stop loss, less money, you know? Too much money in the trade. Like when I get stopped out like that, I'm putting too much money in the trade. It's affecting the trade in that manner. Still bullish on XRP overall. I like what I'm seeing here for XRP. Still bullish overall on XRP. All right. Signs of life for XRP, and we're getting rumors that the court case just isn't doing well. For the SEC. But you never know. We'll see what happens. Great show as always. Thank you so much. Hey, Lever, check out Porio. Okay, thank you. Check out Zam. We did. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. Check out SCLP on KuCoin. IDO was 15. It pumped to 100, and its listing dumped to 140. Pumped to 8. Now, sexy bull flag. Ooh, I like how it's been beaten down. SCLP. Oh, and that reminds me of the coin I want to go over today. ELON. DOGE ELON. About to do damage. I think we did go over it already, but this thing's so close to doing damage, it's ridiculous. I think it's actually doing damage as we speak. I think it's about to break out right now. There it is. There it is. DOGE ELON. Or it's just, you know, it could be kind of, there's a breakout there. Watch this. This is on my radar today. DOGE ELON. More highly likely to bust out. DOGE ELON. Okay, pretty interesting, right? To say the least. Bitcoin's hitting that 61,300. It's just kind of going back and forth in that area. Soon it's going to have the low 1 hour, I'm telling you. It's going to blast. BTC just coming on down. Or it's going to flip. Showing signs of life. Tether dominance wants to pump a little bit on the 1 hour. It's weird. Mana. We love Mana here on the channel. And look, Mana, getting ready for another move to the upside. Look for the 1 hour to come on down. Bit of a cup and handle there forming. And then Mana could really do some serious damage. You know, I like this channel. I'm with it. Mana. And getting up there, back up to $5.30 for Mana. Not too long from now. They're gone?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
They swept the deck.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. And they cleaned the back of the fridge. And
Of
they
those
sent me
leaves?
Yeah. They sent me pictures of the back of the fridge and the back of the stove. I have pictures of that.
Why? Just
They
to...
wanted to show me that they care about their work. They're proud of themselves.
Wow. I knew I heard. Say, if you just 3 coin, I think I have to get back to replay. Maybe sometimes we'll just jump in and tell us here. So Mana, banging on them too as well. Thor swap, dude, new coin. Could be interesting. Interesting, I'll write it down. ARCONA, though, I'm happy. We found one. I found one today. I'm happy. Found another gem, babe. Real good one. Like one that you need to know, ARCONA. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another awesome live stream. Shout out to all the super chats. Shout out to all the likes. Shout out to all the love. Thank you for all the love and all the watchers coming on in every single day. I appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. Hope I didn't miss anything. Not able to buy ARCON lifer. You'll figure it out, my friend. Bro, check Empire Dex. It's fire. Empire Dex. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Take care, bro. See you on the next time. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. At the end of every live stream, I say crypto is life. Take a look at CHAINCADE's still hanging in there, doing its thing. And guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm out for the day. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace.